Welcome back to the Keeping It Real with KC podcast. I, of course, am your host, KC Phoenix. And yeah, doing a collective tarot reading. I'm doing these also, just a heads up. Like I said before, I plan to start the general May readings because I have to start them, half a month out. Because I do, the general, the money, and the love readings. So yeah, I'm starting the general May readings for all the signs more than likely this weekend. This Saturday is the goal. So be on the lookout for those. Take what resonates, leave what does not. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person here reading energy and tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. Now that I said all of that, pre-shuffle energy. Lots of good energy. Improving health came out. I'm using the Angel Oracle card. Abundance came out. Within the next few months, or within a few months, and then within a year. Both those cards showed up too. Then, Tarot deck pre-shuffle energy, Four of Pentacles. Some of you might be watching your money right now, or you need to watch your money right now. Also, Two of Pentacles. There may be some juggling going on too. I don't know why. Something about a choice and cutting something in half. The only reason I'm saying that is because Four of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles minus Two of Pentacles equals Two of Pentacles. For some of you, I don't know if you're looking to cut bills in half or if you're looking to cut food consumption in half, because don't forget, Pentacles deal with the 3D. So that's anything in the 3D. It can be about food, job, money, home, health, whatever. Some of you might be looking to cut something in half. I just heard some of you might be looking to cut your living space in half. The space that you live in might be too big for you, and you may want something a little bit smaller. Again, take what resonates, leave what does not. Also, the Wheel of Fortune came out in the pre-shuffle. So again, that matches the abundance from the Angel Oracle card. What else came out in the pre-shuffle? Also, there will be some jealousy and envy going with that abundance. Some of you might already be dealing with that because the Seven of Swords showed up and the Five of Swords showed up, which more than likely you will block them out because that equals the Two of Swords both ways, because with 7 plus 5, it goes back to 2, and then 7 minus 5 also equals 2. So definitely it goes back to the Two of Swords. Two of Swords can be blocking, it can be cutting someone out of your life. Two of Swords can also be making a choice or indecision. For some of you, with the abundance that you're finding, you may find that certain relationships that you once had before the abundance came doesn't match your, what's the word I'm looking for? Doesn't match your energy. Thank you. When, you have this abundance now. So you might make the decision to say, hey, you know what? I'm not dealing with this person anymore due to the new things that have come into your life, because their energy could taint your new energy, is what it could be. For others of you, going back to the blocking and then the envy and the jealousy and the gossip and all, because that's what Five of Swords is, especially with Seven of Swords. It's envious, jealousy, it's gossip. And also it can be people strategizing to possibly defraud you or something like that, which might be another reason why you're cutting people off, because you can see it coming. But the blocking, where you're just like, you're not even answering people's calls, because don't forget, swords deal with thoughts and communication. Air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Pentacles, earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. With the communication, that is something that you just might be cutting off with people. For some of you, you might even go off the grid, where you just don't even want to deal with anybody for a while you get your thoughts together and figure out what your next plan of action is. All right, so that's the pre-shuffle energy. Let's get into the main energy. May I have the energy for the collective? May I have the energy for the collective? May I have the energy for the collective? What is it that the collective needs to hear? What is it that the collective needs to hear? What is it that the collective needs to hear? For some of you, this is so random. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For some of you, remember when I was talking about downgrading earlier? This downgrade might happen because you want to go solo. Some of you might be in a roommate situation, and I feel like, because I'll just tell you how this came to me. When I was doing the 3 split for these cards, One, when I did the third one, it was stacked on top of the other one instead of being by itself. And something came to me saying that the room situation or the housing situation, it's like there isn't any room and you're stacked on top of each other. But instead of getting a bigger place, I feel some of you will get a smaller place that is just for you versus sharing a larger place with someone. Again, take what resonates, leave what does not. Bottom of the deck, meditation brings answers. Meditation brings answers. All right. Now, may I have some cards, please? Thank you. Oh, I like that. I told you this is good energy that came out, or that's been coming out, and this is showing up again. You know what? I'm going to stop right here. At the bottom of the deck, it's up to you. It's up to you. And the first card that came out is no need to worry. No need to worry. And then this card came out again, was in the pre-shuffle, a year from now. A year from now, some of you aren't even going to recognize where you were and where you will be a year from now. You're not even going to recognize it. But again, it's up to you. Now, under it's up to you is reconsider. For some of you, I feel like this is going back to that source energy with communication. The best thing you can do is mostly ignore the gossip. But if you have to say something, if you have to address something, even if it's not about gossip, let's say it's just something that needs to be addressed in general, just reconsider on how you do it. Like, it's okay to be honest. At the same time, you don't want to you don't want to just cut people with your words. And also communicate clearly. Communicate clearly, underline, bold, italicize. Communicate clearly, please, because we are in Mercury retrograde. Technically, Mercury retrograde starts a week from today. Today's the 14th. It starts on the 21st, but we're already in pre-retrograde. So anything that you do, and then also, I just looked now, within the next few months came out too. It's at the bottom of the deck now. So that a year from now, both of these have come out again. It came out in the pre-shuffle, and now they're in the main shuffle. So there are significant things happening, but going back, and also a yes too. But going back to the Mercury retrograde, we're in it now in the pre-retrograde. So anything that you say, please communicate clearly. All right, let me go ahead and clarify this, and we're going to wrap it up. Can we clarify the energy on the table? Can we clarify the energy on the table? Can we clarify the energy? Oh, I heard a ring in my ear. That's good. That's when I know I'm getting a good download. Can we clarify the energy on the table? What is it that the collective needs to hear? What is it that the collective needs to hear? What is it that the collective needs to hear? Oh, come on through. What'd I tell you? Bottom of the deck, 6 of Wands. Victory. Fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So there is a victory. But again, don't forget, it's up to you. It isn't just going to land in your lap one day. Which, I mean, that's possible. Anything's possible. But let's not go with that. You're going to have to put in the work. One thing I keep on hearing is seek and ye shall find. Is what I keep hearing. So this is stuff, thank you, that you're going to have to seek out. You're going to have to take action. Knight of Swords came out. And for this it says, decisive, focused, driven, defensive. Events that move with great speed. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional. Sudden or unexpected changes. Review your options carefully. This can go back to that reconsider. So on this is swift action. Knights are about action, whether it's action based on thought, action based on emotion, action based on the environment, or action based on passion. Knights are all about action. So with this, you need to take action, but don't go crazy. Make sure you're reviewing things carefully. And again, that's air energy. I was about to say Aries. Some of you might be dealing with the Aries, or you might even be one or have it in your chart. But Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Anything else as we clarify the energy on the table for the collective? Anything else as we clarify The energy, thank you. What is this? Two of Cups. So partnerships. Something just said to me, some of you might feel like in the love department, this isn't necessarily a love reading per se, because I'm not really getting all that, but something just said it to me, so I got to say it. For some of you, you might feel like it's hard for you to find the one. You're going to be surprised. You will be surprised. Two of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You will be surprised. For others of you, these will be partnerships of another kind, is what they will be. Anything else to clarify the energy for the collective as we close this out? Anything else to clarify? Thank you. What is this? Oh, making it happen. This is Gemini, Virgo energy, the Magician, the planet Mercury. Don't forget, again, we're in Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde is not necessarily a bad thing. Can crazy stuff happen? Absolutely. At the same time, as I've said before, Mercury retrograde also gives you the opportunity to work on things that you have not been working on, that you put to the side, that you started and stopped, things that were on the back burner. This is the perfect time to make things happen. This is the perfect time to go off the grid and focus on something that you had originally. Give me 1 second. I got to move my remote. Okay. To focus on things that you had originally let go of, that you put on the shelf, and pull it back out, dust it off, put in the work, and then put whatever it is out there. And do that. If you have a book you've been looking to write the book. If you have a song you've been looking to write or sing or record the song. If there is a exercise or a diet routine you've been looking to start, but you dropped it before, go back to it, do the research. And also, it's good for research too. You don't necessarily have to launch things in Mercury retrograde, but you can research things in Mercury retrograde. That way you'll have the information where when Mercury goes direct, once you start doing your stuff, you won't necessarily have all of these delays. So yeah. All right, I'm going to take one final one because we're at 12 minutes now and I want to close this out because I got things to do. So anything else as we're closing this out? Anything else as we're closing this out? Anything? Okay. Strength. Also, Page of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. I noticed that. Your strength is getting through all of this. This is Leo energy. And it's about, what's the word or the phrase? I'm trying to think. There is a phrase. Okay, well, another phrase is coming to mind. Someone, I think it was Winston Churchill, I think, or somebody else. It says, if you're walking through hell, keep walking. In other words, don't stay there. Eventually, you're going to make it to the other side. You have to have the strength to do that. The other side will bring you something new. Pages bring messages. Pages are new things. Some new type of learning. Some new type of skills. Those are the things that you will pick up on this journey. Again, I really feel for some of you that a year from now, you're probably not going to recognize your life as it was before. And I feel also within the next few months, there's going to be certain things that get this wheel of fortune really turning. It's almost like you have to complete certain things, sort of like the Magician, because don't forget the Magician was the Fool. The Fool went off on the journey, picked up certain things, then became the Magician. It's like that. Within the next few months, you are about to start picking up certain skills or certain knowledge, and that will give you what you need to help that wheel of fortune turn. Because don't forget, wheel of fortune is Jupiter energy. Jupiter is about expansion. It is what it's about. And that's why I feel within a year from now, you're not going to recognize your life in a good way. All right. So that is your message. KIRWKC.com. Until next time, everyone, be blessed.